Hey, it's Tab from FreeFly, and I'm out here doing final acceptance tests with Pilot Pro and Astromap, and I wanted to use this as an opportunity to just do a quick run through of how to get started with this. There's a couple things that are interesting in the system that are a little different than old systems, so I want to give you a quick overview to help you get started quickly. So I've got my Astromap over there. It's powered on. It's got funny things on the boom just because we use those in production to protect everything while we're building and testing. Ignore those. But so Pilot Pro's open. This is the way I like to use it. You can use it in like this mode, more like a compact controller. I like to have this up so that my eye line is higher when I'm looking at the drone, looking at the tablet, just personal preference. I just want to run over the controls on the controller first. So 2 joysticks, just like you're used to. Manual, altitude, position mode, all on the right side, right next to the stick you're flying with. RTL, which is return to land. Kill switch. This is a double throw, like a safety switch, so you have to pop it up and then slide it down. When you do that, the motors will stop instantly. We've got slow mode over here, which is A1. That's a flight mode where once you push that button, all these speed controls become active. So your gimbal tilt, your aircraft yaw, your vertical on your aircraft, and your position on your aircraft, you can control the maximum velocity of those, which is really nice because you can dial in the way you want it to feel. For example, if you wanted to fly really fast to like a power line and then be really precise while you're inspecting it, you just can toggle that on and off and have really great control. On the top of the controller, this is the button that we map to shutter or video, and then this is what we map to gimbal tilt. So that's how it comes set default. You can change things as you want, but let's get started. And then there's a bunch of ports down here. Charge port is the most important one. There's 3 buttons, or there's the volume button. I think this is the Bixby button, and then the power button on the Samsung tablet. So you're just gonna hold down the power button on the Samsung tablet as a first step. It's gonna come onto this pilot screen. You press that button once more, and then you'll notice when the tablet turns on, it will power on the Pilot Pro. So that you always power on and power off the tablet first. It will send the power on or power off command to the Pilot Pro. So it's booting up. Pilot Pro will start in a second. You'll know when okay. So the LED on Pilot Pro just came alive. It says has no connection. It says our ground, which is our controller battery, is 100%. We don't have an air voltage yet because we're not connected to the drone, but that should pop up shortly. Okay, so the drone's at 81% battery. And now I'm gonna start arterial mission control, and we will be ready to fly. And I'll just, I'm actually doing a test flight to validate that this aircraft passes all of our criteria right now. So I'm going to be doing that, and you can just follow along and I'll show you a couple of features. So AMC is starting up now. You'll be used to seeing this.
Position flight mode.
Okay, so it's announcing all the things. I just want to confirm that our controllers map correctly.
Failed to take photo.
Okay, great.
No USB mass storage.
I don't have a USB thumbstick in there right now, but I'm going to take off now. So I'm in position mode, looking at the drone, everything looks good. I'm gonna turn it on.
Armed.
Lifting off. I'm gonna put it over this blackberry bush. Okay, we just let it do a 30-second hover as the first part of the test. To confirm everything looks nominal, yaw biases are good, and then I'll do some control inputs in manual, and then we'll do a range test with video and make sure that all looks good. We have enough hover data now, so I will show you, I'll give you a demo of what the slow mode does. So you're going to want to see the drone and me, the controller, if you can. I can bring it down if you need to. Yeah. Okay, so you can see when I so I'm just in normal position mode. When I give a SICK input, you can command a max speed of 15 meters a second right now, so it's aggressive. And then when I click into slow mode, you can see the way I have it set up right now, a full left SICK deflection is moving the drone at like 0.1 meters per second. And same thing, the up and down control is very, very slow also. I can even take that down lower, so. So you can set that, and then you can actually vary that real time. So I have full right on the stick, and then I'm just slowly rolling that knob faster and faster and faster. And you can see I can dial in the exact speed I want the drone to be able to go, which is a pretty nice feature. And then the same controls exist for yaw. You can see max yaw rate is very slow right now, so it's really good for aiming precisely. And then the same thing with camera tilt. So So I'm gonna go back to normal position mode and
Flight mode.
bring up the camera view and do a little range test over here. So we're 400 meters away. I'm just checking to make sure it's actually getting its 15 meters per second max speed, and then I'm gonna point the drone in all different directions and make sure the video uplink, downlink stays solid. Looks good. Got 24 satellites, so that looks great. The position controller is really, really awesome on Astro, so you can get just really, really precise control feel. Okay, so I'm gonna switch it to manual mode, and that means I have complete manual control of the throttle in the aircraft. So my right stick's commanding angle, and my left stick is commanding
Flight mode.
throttle percentage. I'm just gonna do a couple high power punch outs, just to make sure everything feels good. Yep. You can hear when I cut the throttle at the top of that climb, you can hear how fast the motor controls are. They break the props to very low RPM almost instantly. And that's the speed of the motor controls, you know, along with the control system tuning. That's what gives Astro such a crisp and precise response. So, all right, this one is a pass. I'm gonna land it. I'm gonna land it before I crash into a tree, and we are gonna move on to the next test flight. Thanks for watching. Good luck.
Disarmed.
Disarmed.